River Valley, located to the southwest of British Columbia, is home to the indigenous nation known as the Chehalis. They consider the Sasquatch a sacred caretaker of the land. They even use him as a totem of their nation. Let's see what our experts think about this Canadian creature. Biologist Floyd fills us in on what we would normally find or hear lurking in these woods.
There are many species of animals that communicate by vocalizing. In general, the sounds are somewhat correlated with the body size of the animal, with larger animals producing louder sounds. The British Columbia wolf is a subspecies of the gray wolf, and it lives in this area and it grows rather large. It makes very loud howling sounds.
That leads us to forensic audio analyst Dr. Rob Maher, who first compares this audio to that of a large wolf.
So we can compare the sound of a wolf So this is a spectrogram of the wolf howl. If we look at the Witset howl sound, we see more high frequency information and the contour is different than the wolf.
So no exact match for the local fauna. But what about a Bigfoot? Maher brings up the famous Sierra sounds for comparison.
The Bigfoot recording has more energy in the lower frequency range, and it's more of a whoop rather than a shriek sound. They seem to be two distinctive types of sounds.
So no Bigfoot, but what about the idea that the sounds are connected to some disturbed serial killer haunting the Canadian woods? Maher says no.
Trying to make the sounds that are up in the higher range up here in several thousand hertz, I'm a little skeptical that a human could make that sound.
So what could be making this horrific noise? Turns out, maybe nothing. Or nothing real, at least.
In the spectrogram, we can see these vertical dark areas where the sound disappears during the recording. One of the reasons you might have these dropouts would be that the audio had been edited or changed. It raises a lot of questions about the integrity of that recording and whether it's really authentic.
Our verdict? With no exact audio matches and some questionable evidence about the recording, we're going with potential hoax. And while we didn't find a Bigfoot this time, British Columbia's forests cover an area of 149 million acres, the size of France and Germany combined. So there's plenty left to explore.